Hello everybody, and thank you so much for joining our virtual port talk. For the next 2 days we'll be in Bulgaria, and our first port of call in this country will be a city which changed its names a couple of times during the history. First was Dunonia, Bononia, Bdin, and finally the current name Vidin. A city with history signed by the Celtic tribes, after that by the Romans, Slavic tribes, Turks, and finally Bulgarians. Tomorrow morning, ladies and gentlemen, I will tell you welcome to Vidin. For the next 2 days with local currency will be an easy life, because 2 days in Bulgaria means we'll have for 2 days in a row the same currency for a change. But wait, it's getting better, because the rough exchange rate between a euro and lev, it's for €1 you get 2 levs. That means all the time when you go into a shop, into a restaurant, look at the price and just divide it by 2. And that will be roughly the price in euro. It's safe and easy to use your credit cards for payments if you want to do so. And if you want to take some money out from an ATM, there are 2 of them very, very close to our docking position. Just get off the ship, straight ahead. It's a hotel, left and right, 2 streets. On each street you will find an ATM. So easy life from the spending point of view in Vidin tomorrow. Our included tour tomorrow will take you in a magic place where Mother Nature and the locals created the perfect environment for you to feel that you are on top of the world. Tomorrow we'll climb together the rock of Belogradchik. If you are not into hiking, please don't stay on board. Come with me on this tour, because after we arrive in Belogradchik, you still can do the flat part of the fortress and listen to the guide explanation. And after that, you can return back into the car park where they have a beautiful terrace and you can have a lovely view of the rocks and wait for our group to come back from the top of the world. In Vidin, you'll have a full free afternoon. There are so many things that you can do. For example, if you leave the ship and walk straight, in 5 minutes, you reach the pedestrian, the central area of the city. Or if you want to find more about the history of this place, you leave the ship, you turn right, and you start walking along the park, along the river, the Danube, until you reach Baba Vida, which is one of the best preserved fortresses on the Danube. Here you will have a lot of information about the history of this region, but keep in mind, to go in you need to pay a fee, a ticket. You cannot use your credit card, you cannot pay with American dollars or euros. You need to have your local currency. The must-have photo in Vidin is the building behind me. It's a synagogue. It's the old synagogue of the city. I know what you're thinking, a synagogue destroyed maybe during the Second World War. Not really, because if you remember, Bulgaria and Denmark, they were the only 2 European countries that they refused to send the Jewish population to concentration camp. The destruction happens during the communist time. Immediately after the end of the Second World War, the entire Jewish population of Vidin decided to move to Israel, and without the Jewish population, the local communist authority used this beautiful building as a warehouse. After a destructive fire, the ruin was never brought back to life. You can go there, you leave the ship, you turn right, you walk in the park. It's again a 10 minutes walk in the park. Is before Baba Vida fortress, and take a photo of the building. But more than that, walk a little bit of on the little street, because you'll be in the area called in Vidin the triangle of tolerance, because on the same street, in the same area, you'll find a synagogue, a mosque, and an Orthodox church, all together in the same place. the must-have present from Vidin, it's a bottle with Gamza. Gamza, it's a red wine, nicknamed the Pride of the North. It's a wine with a very harmonious, very fresh, very fruity taste, very, very close to Pinot Noir, and it's something that you need to try. And if you like it, take a bottle with you. Quite a busy schedule for you tomorrow in Vidin, but I'm sure that you'll find some time to try the famous banica, the pastry loved by the Bulgarians. Actually, they have it for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner, and most of the time as a snack in between meals. And you can try it tomorrow. That's all for today. That's all for our virtual port talks. Thank you very much for being with me, and I will see you tomorrow. And by the way, don't forget, keep dreaming, keep cruising. We will be back.